Let's talk a little bit about live, if you could. Both, you guys obviously have provided live streaming. Now you have a sort of a system again that goes to the long tail, the smaller publishers through the Streamworks setup. And what's the push around live, both the big events and as a follow-up, tell us about your integration with Bambuser.
Look, for us, and I think for everybody who's a news consumer, getting news in real time is the important piece, particularly if you're on the move. So we were fairly pioneering almost a decade ago in terms of bringing live news to broadcasters from the time of the Second Gulf War onwards. What's been clear is that more and more people in the digital world as well as in the broadcast world want real-time news. And for us that really breaks into two pieces. The idea of how you gather news in real time, and also the idea of how you distribute it in real time. And where we've worked extraordinarily well with Bambuser is that through their community, their network of people, and in fact, you know, if you take the view that every smartphone owner in the world is a video eyewitness, then you can see that that's a really massive and growing community. And if they can turn the cell phone to a news event in real time, and working with Bambuser, we can get that to a production hub someplace in the world, then we have a massive amount of extra news gathering. Clearly it has to be authenticated and verified to AP standards. Clearly we have to be able to say what you are seeing truly is what it purports to be. Once it crosses those hurdles, then a combination of distributing that to the broadcast world and distributing it, in our case working with Streamworks, to the digital publishing world, I think is the news of tomorrow delivered today. And I think more and more what will make apps and websites and broadcasters distinctive is the ability to deliver that real-time news to their audiences.
And just as a quick follow-up, tell us just as a case study about how you guys have been covering Syria working with Bambuser, if you could explain that a little bit.
As most people will have seen, there is a video blogger, Homs Live, working in Homs with a smartphone, working with Bambuser. This blogger is part of the Bambuser community. We've been able to access that, authenticate that this person obviously really is in Homs, and every day that this guy comes up, we've been broadcasting those images both to broadcasters and to digital publishers who are part of our client base. 2 days ago, I saw the usage data, and it was about 700 times broadcasters used that in a 24-hour period, and we monitor just over 300 broadcasters around the world. So, you know, clearly most news organizations do not have a presence in Syria. You know, we do right now have a presence in Idlib, we have some presence in Damascus. We're not in Homs right now. This is a way of getting the Homs story out. It's one facet of the Syria story, and I think you've got to be careful as a news organization to understand that you're piecing together a jigsaw here, and that you have to present it for what it is, which is just one aspect of the story, not the entire story.